Okay, and we're live. We're gonna head into the game here and check out the new Argo Moth, specifically with the mind of testing and feedback. Let's go have a look. Real quick, we're just gonna make sure that the stream's running okay. Hold on just a moment. Looks good. Okay. Here we go. Actually, real quick, what I think I might do is just go back down to area 18. The first one. Doesn't really matter what we wear tonight, just slap on any old suit. I think what we'll do though is try and see if we can get some heavy armor going. There we go, this will do. Over here we'll get a max lift, and in the weapons section we'll pick up a medical device. There we go, that should be good.
Fine, I'll let my manager know.
Outside my area of expertise.
I don't think I've been here in quite a long time.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Please step back. There are other people waiting.
Grab the chat here real quick.
Hey there. Hi.
This is probably a shader related thing, but that looks like hot shit.
Waiting passengers should be mindful of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise suddenly. Trap now approaching. Trap now approaching.
I'm just going to bring the mic volume down a bit, I think, here, just to give it... There we go, keep it out of the red line. Hopefully you can still hear. Maybe we'll bring the game volume down a bit too, just to even that out a bit. Maybe just a bit more. There we go, that should be good.
Sitting right past the curtains to one of the passengers. Trap now
This armor here in the front is Geist armor. Really love it with the hood. That looks good. Don't think I've seen this one before. This is Arden armor. Love that one. So yeah, the Argo Moth. We have been waiting for a medium salvage ship to come out in this game for quite a long time. Very excited about it. Wouldn't necessarily have chosen the Argo Mole as a base for it, but very interested to see how it works, how it runs, and what it looks like. Should probably, while we're here, grab a few supplies. We'll grab, let's see. We're going to want some fuses.
Nice choice.
And now what we'll do is we'll put this in the backpack too, so we can have that. Let's get some... Get some of these. I think this works. If not, we'll just grab some of the small ones too. Oops. Okay. I think we'll probably already have a fire extinguisher. And we do already have a personal multi-tool for repairing things, so we'll just grab that on the way out. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Get this delivered. And while we're here, we're just going to slap a coat of paint on here. I'm going to check out the juniper. This actually seemed quite exciting on the other side. Okay, that seems to have saved, I think.
Welcome to the ASOC.
We'll get this brought up and then we'll go get some equipment and get going. Okay, I need one multi-tool on the hip. I need an SRT attachment. And I need to see if I've got any drinks. I do. That's great. We'll do 10 of these. Split. And we'll get that put over there. Right, that should get us through tonight. Which should be good. Alright, let's go. First immediate difference here is that this has a cargo bay on it, which the base mole does not. Look at that. Well, we'll go back to this in a sec. Send elevator. It would be really nice if that was all on one line. No worries. It's a nice grid here. You know what? We'll do it later. It'd be nice to see if a vehicle fits on here. We go up. I'm sure many of you have already seen the tour videos. We won't really go into that here, but off to the sides there are the side nacelles that have turrets, and on the other side too. We've got habitation and a dining area, and then through here, this is what they're calling processing, I think. So let's see, this is the classic buffer here, and we got crafting. So we can get these are all the normal everyday things you would normally find, and we can craft fuses here too. That's great. So one on the other side too. So there's 2 on each side. I suspect that, well, we'll see. I suspect that what's going to happen here is that we've got 32 SCU in the buffer altogether, and then this side puts boxes on the left side, and this one puts boxes on the right side. Down there's our main turret, and this is the cockpit. I say the missiles are empty. That's interesting. But there's a missile turret up here. And maybe I don't have access to the missiles, which is why it's saying that. Honestly, don't see the point of a missile turret. It doesn't really feel like this kind of ship needs missiles. You kind of see there, that is the cargo grid on the left side buffer. That is the cargo grid on the right side buffer. I do like the mix of green, grey and orange on the ship. That's the first turret, and then these 2 turrets are on the side. Looks good. Alright, let's do this. Let's get up in the sky. Oh, and what we'll also do is we're going to get to Yella in the Crusader system, and we'll take some illegal missions over there, because normally those are free. Okay, we're going to quantum mode, and the thing with the mole is that you really need to go into VTOL to get up and down. I think that might be the same here. Let's have a look. Oh no, that's quite powerful. It's already up. Okay, we'll put the landing gear up, and away we go. I like that transition. That's very mole-ish. The ship's got a great profile. Feels industrial.
Thank you, and please visit again.
For some reason my fracture fields are on. Did I hit something? No, I must have hit M at some point. Put those away. Don't need that. Okay, well, that's a nice sound effect. So we get like a cloud shot going here. Let's go. This looks really industrial. I don't mind it at all. I will say, I do think that a ship like this needs armament, not for fighting off things, but for opening doors, breaking down ships. I'm not sure about the missiles though, and what I think I'd like to see in the future of salvage is something like a laser cutter that can carve off like a plate of a ship on the hull and then give entry to your ground team, or cut like a front piece of a ship off. Something. Missiles though, I don't know. I can't feel the use case of those yet. We'll go to OM6 and then we'll pull up the missions and see what's available. Really slow to get the QT drive back up again. I'm not sure what the components are on this ship yet, but that's a slow recovery time. Okay. Come over here. We're going to go to unverified salvage. Don't want that, but we will take this. Asteroid mining base. Security searching for it. This feels okay. Let's give it a look. Normally these missions take place around the rings of yellow. I'm glad they're finally using the asteroid bases though. That should be good. Alright, you go back to the maps and clear this. We take these because they're free. Maybe we'll find some cargo on them. Don't know if that's a thing anymore. Okay, we have 1 hour before security arrives. Where's the ship? Over here. Interesting. I took a thing for a Cuddy Black, and looks like we have a Connie Andromeda to scrape. Not complaining, that's alright. She moves quickly. Whoa, too far. Never mind. Hard to slow down. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. We'll get it lined up. Just want to do a quick... Oh, lights are good. I want to do a quick scan here. Okay, let's look at cargo. None. These are all going to be default parts, so we're not worried about that. Oh, looks like the cargo bay's been dropped out entirely. Now we probably will have to be careful about that snub fighter there. Okay, the turret's on the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to nose up. Put this behind us. Just get a bit of distance on that. And we'll go down to the thing and have a look. We have a cinch and then the braid. Sensitivity's nice. Let's see what we can do. Okay. As you can see on the bottom there, we can see our filler station, which is nice. I was looking at feedback earlier and somebody said that the amount that you get scraped or the scraping time is broken right now, so we might not get a lot of SCU of recycled material. It seems to be incredibly slow. I've been in a Salvation which is incredibly much smaller and it seems to go quite fast. This I'm not even picking up anything in the depot right now. I haven't picked up anything yet. Maybe this is not the right part of the colony to be picking up. I should have at least 0.1 SCU at this point. There we go. Hey. I must just be looking at the wrong piece. Yeah, I'm only at 97%. This must not be the right part of the colony to be trying to harvest. Alright, let's try the other side. This is where the Moth becomes a multi-cruise ship, right? It's tricky because salvage doesn't make a lot of money anymore, but getting up and down from this ladder can be time-consuming, not as much as the Reclaimer. But with the Reclaimer, you're just moving from one seat to the next. It's not too bad. Right, let's try at the top of the ship. Maybe a bug with just Andromeda. Okay, let's try again. This definitely does not seem to be working correctly. Or if it is, this is not great. We should be picking up RMC quite a bit faster. This is too slow. If you look on the right there, I can pull that up, but 0. There's still lots here, but I'm not actually picking up anything from the thing. 0.21, 0.3. There's like a juicy part where I'm going to get like 1 point something. Oh, there. That was good. And we go back. Let's try the cinch, see if that does anything. Nope. That is not good. That must be a bug. That has to be a bug. That can't be the way it's supposed to be. Like I think I can get out and use a tool and pick up more RMC than what I'm doing right here. We've been doing this for almost 8 minutes and I haven't even got 1 SCU of RMC yet. I'm gonna be honest with you, if this is actually the speed, well, dramatic part in the music, if this is the speed it's supposed to be working at, this is not the ship that I think any of this thought it was going to be. This is way too slow. I'm really hoping this is a bug. Alright, 10 minutes to get 1 SCU of recycled material. That is entirely too long. Go crack this guy and scoop up his pieces, I guess. Now, the big benefit here for the mole over the reclaimer is that the grabby hands are under my control. Don't want to be too close to this and get blown up, is the thing. Alright, there's that. Let's switch to the disintegration. Oh, interesting. So you can see there that once I get this, this is 9.8 SCU. I'm going to make sure that I don't overload the buffer, otherwise I'm losing material essentially. So that's at 11.5. Where's the other bit swap? That's 28.4. So ideally what I need to do now real quick is, for the sake of speed, just scoop this up, I guess. But this will fill up the this will fill up the buffer essentially. Cool. Buffer is full. Let's go put some boxes on this side. 30. See, this is a problem too, right? This is reading as 1 SCU, but it's really like 1 and then 0.0001 somewhere. This should be 31, and now it's going to be a problem. Only 8 SCU containers coming out. I'm not sure yet if that's a problem. Feels like that's a problem, but I'm not sure if it is. Right, let's eject. See if I can get in a chair where I can see the ejection happening. Oh, I think I can hear something. Should be on this side. Oh, there it is. Look, there's a box. So we had 32, which is like, what, 4 times 8? God, I hope my math is right. We'll go back to the filler station. Go have a look. Funnily enough, now auto eject. This is kind of a weird thing. It doesn't look like the button is filled, but now it's yellow. Also, it seems to be missing some kind of in the reclaimer. There's a progress bar that shows you how close it is to filling up a box. That seems to be missing here. Oh, there goes one. Here we're doing this thing, okay. So after this, right, there's not 8, there's 7 altogether because it's 7 of recycled. Sorry, 1 of recycled and 7 of construction doodads. We'll see it come up here in a minute. Actually, we can see it here. Look, that is a problem. All right, doesn't matter. Okay. Honestly, that kind of sucks, and it kind of sucks that I can't pop out smaller boxes. The reclaimer, you can do any size box from 1 to 16. It'd be nice if I could pop out ones and it will just start to fill out an 8 SCU square, because now this one recycled material is going to sit here forever. Also, I think the buffer is way too small. Let's do this. We're going to head over. We're going to head over to Cruel 1. We're going to go visit the refinery and see how long it's going to take to recycle this information and stuff. Hold on. Let me try one more thing. I'm noticing I don't have power to weapons, and I wonder if that's got something to do with it. Let's have a look. Let's see if this makes a difference. That could actually be a problem. In the Reclaimer, again, if you don't have power to weapons, you can't use the turrets. Where's my marker? There it is. She moves she moves pretty fast. Right, we'll turn on guns. We'll put like as much power to. Oh, okay, that's as much. So we have 4 pips, but only two thingies. I wonder if there's like quantum drive. Oh, the salvage beam has its own power. Never mind. Okay, let's turn off guns then. Because we don't actually need that. I'll try this one more time, just to make sure that this is not a constellation problem. Try a different ship. And then just in case this is a main turret problem, we'll just try one of the side turrets and see if that works. Roll out anything. So you'll notice too, I picked up a MISC Starfarer contract, and I got a Drake Caterpillar cleanup. No biggie. Not a big deal. Closer this time and see if that doesn't do anything. Okay. Pop out. This is still really, really slow, but it seems to be going a bit better. Oh, that was a good bit. No, there. Just mapping around here to see if you can find any areas where the CSCUS on the side is greater than 0.5, because that seems to be helping move us along a little bit, but it still feels like when I've scraped in the Vulture before, the way the Reclaimer works now works really fast, but the Vulture seems to be also quite fast. Much faster than this. Okay, we'll pause there. I can't do anything with 2 SCU of RMC. Let's just go to the side turret and see if those aren't working better. Oh, no, no, no! That's a bad ladder. Okay, up. Thank you. This way. Alright, make sure you're wearing your spacesuit when you go out this door, because it will kill you, puts you right out in atmosphere. You have no protection from the environment at all. Oops.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Seems to be just as bad as the other side. Normally the wings are great for picking up RMC. Alright, I don't want to fill this up too much. It does feel like there's a value off there. Looking at the other ships, right? So you've got the Salvation, which has a 6 SCU cargo and 6 SCU in the buffer, right? So it's 100% buffer to cargo. You've got on the Fortune and the Vulture, you have cargo of 12 SCU and buffer of 13 on both ships. So it's 108% ratio of like what's buffer to cargo. On the Reclaimer, it's 420 SCU of cargo to 200 and something SCU. So it's probably about 93 SCU. Probably about what is it? 47%. And here we have almost 300 SCU of cargo and 32 in the buffer, which is, I think I estimated around 14%. It's not enough. It's not enough. The trade-off of filling up the buffer after you've filled up your cargo hold is that you've got to get it out, and it takes a long time sitting in a hangar pulling things off. So there is a time sink to it. But it almost feels like you're being punished to trying to do that by having a really small buffer size, and I don't think that's right for this ship. Coming up in 47 minutes with me. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate your time here tonight. Right now, I would say in the state this ship is in, it's very underwhelming. And since it's as soloable as a Reclaimer right now, I would just pop in the extra $75 and get a bigger ship that's going to work better, have a huge amount of cargo and buffer, and do the job, because this isn't doing it. Let's disintegrate. Alright, here we go. which is just a bit worse. 35. So like, even that, right? That's 35 SCU there. That's way too big for the buffer already. I think it's actually a grinding in there. Let's go. Where's my bits? Oh, they're there. Okay. Let's unpack this. And we'll do one on the other side too. Oh, no, don't go down there. No. It's a big hit. Okay, where's the other piece? It's right there. There's another 64. So 64. This main part here, right? I'm not going to be able to capture it all. I'll just fill up and go again. It's very noisy. That all feels good. I mean, those are great motions. The sounds are good. No doubt about it. This is a very cool ship. Excuse me. I don't know if I can move when it's filling. I can't tell where things are going either. Like, it really does need a line here being like, hey, we're going. In other ships, you see either the box coming out, or you can see like a progress bar going along the dial here. Definitely needs either of those two things, because standing here, like, I can't I can't go to the external of the ship. Okay, that's not going to make another box. I can go here at least and have a look. Alright, we'll go to Corral 1. We'll see what the refinery does for us and we'll go from there. Ah, there's another one here. Real quick, let's have a quick scan. Right. Into scanning mode. Where am I supposed to see? I thought we were supposed to see on here the there we go. So that's 2,000. That is supposedly some salvage panels. I'm just gonna have a quick look, make sure that's true. So yeah, if I'm 90-degree angle, can't see anything below beam it, and then I scan. Where'd you go? There. Debris. Okay, there it is. This would have been handy earlier when I was like trying to figure out where my stuff was. Oops, slow down. Whoosh. Way too fast. Okay, is that wreckage what I was just looking at? Be nice to see how far away it is. Oh! Now I just rammed into it and it's clipped into my cockpit. That is absolutely crazy. Whoa, no, don't do it again, don't do it again. Alright, I've lost interest in this. Where'd the station go? Oh, over here. That's why I'm going too fast. I'm still in QT mode. That's crazy. Now, here's a test. The mole used to fly into hangars, hit gravity, and then just completely collapse into the floor without VTOLs, and I'd love to see what happens if you just fly this into a hangar without VTOLing, and how badly it nosedives. Let's have a look. Let's do a flight test. Here we go. No, that's really stable. Used to be able to like VTOL around here, and alright, let's just put it down real quick. Get these doors closed, and then we'll reposition. How easy is this to get stuff off? Come around here. This is where the boxes are. I like the autos. This is construction pieces. The moth is quite chunky. It's difficult to get the boxes around or under. Can we go under? Nope. Come back. Just push them over real quick and then we'll come back. And look at that, it's stuck. So I guess we take from this side first. Go around. Really kind of wish that we'd had a chance to test this in the PTU and give feedback before it went into live. I don't know how easy or hard it's going to be to get fixes in for this ship now because it's already in live. It's just a real shame because I think this ship could be absolutely fantastic. But the bugs it's experiencing right now and some of the quality of life things that are missing from salvage entirely, like filter purging, some other stuff, it just doesn't feel like it's ready yet. Okay. Put this down. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 88 SCU of construction pieces. And we will go pop up the refinery. I wonder if you could do it straight from the ship, if you actually need to take it off. Because it's a refinery process. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Oh dear.
Today's scheduled waste disposal has been postponed until further notice.
Okay, let's begin. We got material here. Okay, so we have 88 SCU. Now it's refinery builds it into thousands. I'm gonna refine all of that. Let's get a quote. Where's the thing here? Low speed, high cost, high yield. We're only getting 17.5 SCU out of that. 12. 14. 12. 14. 12. 17. 17. And 14. Alright, so I guess Ferro and exchange. It's going to cost me 1400 UEC. I'm going to get 17 SCU out of the 88 I put in. It's going to take 3 hours. That really doesn't seem worth it. That seems like a big waste of time. Well, I guess we'll come back in 3 hours then. Thanks for watching. I've been Mr. Dreadbeard at Renderscalegaming, and it's been a pleasure to have you.